Yo, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Looney, and today I'm going to go through my week and what I sold puts on, call credit spreads, and covered calls, and just my positions across my portfolio. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what I did, what is going red, and what I've learned from all of these. Quick shout out to the Discord. It is free to join if you want my real-time trade alerts, one-on-one coaching, or the full options course for selling options. That's in the premium. It's $8 a month. All links are in the description. Let's get into it. So this week, I really looked into defined risk and cash flow. I opened up call credit spreads on Riot, Mara, and SoFi. Currently, a few of them are in the green. This one's in the green, and it's at the $19 mark for Mara. And then $16 for SoFi, Riot, $11, another Riot, and HIMS is a put credit spread. So I need HIMS to stay above 47, which it is right now, and another SoFi. So yeah, these credit spreads, a lot of them are red, but the returns are a little out of whack because we still have some time before expiration because it is a two-leg option trade. Call credit spread, you're basically saying that you think the stock is going to trade below whatever strike price you chose. So that $11, that's the short option that we needed to stay below. And because it is shooting up a lot, that is losing value. So we'll see as we get closer to expiration. But as of now, I don't plan to close these. I'll probably close them as we get closer to expiration. And then similarly, I have the HIMS, which is a put credit spread. And it shot up pretty quickly, and that's why it's up 133%. But really, as we get closer, or if I were to close it, it wouldn't actually be at that return, that $20 return. So a lot of credit spreads because we're seeing a lot of stocks hit their upper Bollinger Band or their bottom Bollinger Band, but volatility is pretty low. I mean, we're seeing VIX at like 16, 17, so it's pretty low with volatility. And because of that, that's why I am making these plays. Now, also, I do have some cash secured puts going on and covered calls on Mara, Riot, SoFi. Once again, maybe not SoFi, but those two. And I plan to close these as they get closer to expiration because the chance of assignment is pretty low. And if I close them and then open a new trade, if the stock does dip more, because I need that cash on the side to acquire these shares at a good price. And then lastly, I have the covered calls strategy. A lot of them are in the red because all my stocks are shooting up. Not the biggest concern. I'm simply going to just roll covered calls on shares that I still want to own. And volatility was very low this week. Again, VIX is hovering at that 15. We'll see as market opens later tonight. And that's where I'll plan to maybe open more strategies. But as for now, I am just keeping an eye on everything, looking at Bollinger Bands and just perfect setups for selling calls, selling puts, credit spreads. Now, my wins, I'd say, are my Riots. So if I go to my options and then realize profit, this past week I'm up 282 or 87%. Mara, I have 210 worth of put options that I closed early. And I do close puts early sometimes if there is a very small chance of getting assigned because the opportunity cost, and if Mara does dip down further, I'd rather have that cash available to set up more put credit or cash secured puts. And then I have Riot, again, closed a bunch of my puts. And one of my covered calls I closed as well on the 2nd, I believe. Yeah, I closed it on the 2nd for 83% gain. I think I would have missed out on $3. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Now I can open up another Riot covered call for more money, probably worth more than that $3 difference. And overall, just my stocks and crypto have been up. So past week, I'm up 4%. Now, I guess some of my losses could be these covered calls. That's something I might need to manage and sell or cover them or buy to close for a loss. But I will roll them, and then eventually I will make profit on them. So again, on the week, total profit was, well, right now that was just unrealized, but realized 282 is my weekly gain, and unrealized I am down because of these covered calls. So what did I learn from this? Just don't chase premiums. Don't get over extended with what you're doing. Just stay in your lane, have cash on the side, and size matters. So my spreads are only 1% to 2% of my portfolio, even if that. So very easy to manage, very small positions. And lastly is just stay calm during volatility. So when the Trump and Elon thing happened, when it dropped, I didn't panic. I just held my spreads and I opened up new puts and I took advantage of that dip. And then I just closed some puts once again to free up cash. The market is heating up and I want dry powder for when the stock does pull back or VIX spikes again. And if we see VIX hit 20 or higher, I'll probably start to load up more on put sells and just maybe some leap calls, but we'll see about that. And that's it for the week. Nothing crazy, just consistent wins stacking up. Let me know in the comments what you're selling right now, puts, calls, spreads. And if you want real-time plays like this, hop in the Discord, free to join, or grab the premium for trade alerts and coaching. Like, comment, subscribe, and you already know. Peace.